Good morning, everybody, and truly welcome. Welcome to the 12th year of the celebration of Girls in ICT Day. And Your Excellencies, distinguished participants, first I would like to say to Your Excellencies, thank you for joining us all here. Antonio, thanks for being, with ECA, a partner also in this endeavor. The reason why we kind of put you in the middle of the girls, Your Excellencies, is that we want you to have a little bit of a flavor of them directly, and for them to also be able to probably ask you a few questions while they can. It's not, I'm pretty sure, every day that they are sitting right next to an excellency. So, but they can strive to be another excellency, won't they? Yes? Wonderful. So, I'm really glad to have you all here, and I would like to say that it's a pleasure again for ITU, the International Telecommunications Union, to have you all here. So this year, as we said again, marks the 12th year since the global movement for girls in ICT. And this is an event that is spearheaded by ITU and partners, like UNECA this year. Last year, we were at African Union, and I think a lot of the young girls were really, really happy to be in the Mandela Hall and to have their pictures taken there also as a way of making sure that they aspire to something bigger going forward. So as you know, every year on the 4th of April, also we come together. So on the 4th Thursday of April. So keep that in mind, 4th Thursday of April. And here I'm talking to especially the young girls, because I'm really hoping that from this year on, we will make sure that this 4th Thursday of April becomes one that you can truly celebrate for yourselves in your schools. So we'll talk about it later. So regional events, national events are taking place. So this year, for example, we are also celebrating the Global Girls in ICT Day from Zimbabwe at the Transform Africa Summit, where ITU Secretary General and a few other partners will be speaking, and as well as Antonio later, actually, during the day. So the theme of the celebration this year is Digital Skills for Life. Digital skills remain a key component for girls and young women to engage in the digital ecosystem. I'm quite delighted to see so many of you at this celebration, which demonstrates our willingness to collaborate, to empower the young girls with the necessary skills to bridge the gender-digital divide. Technology plays a role in building socioeconomic opportunities for girls and young women. And this around the world, it is fundamental to encourage and support them to obtain the necessary skills allowing them to participate fully in society and contribute to development via diverse and self-fulfilling careers. The digital divide, as you know, is persistent. According to recent statistics at ITU, for example, globally, the percentage of females using the internet is 63% against 69% for males. When you come down to Africa, it basically plummets to 34% of females using the internet. And I was just reading at the beginning of this week in an OECD study, and it says Africa has the highest proportion of women entrepreneurs in the world. The OECD research reveals that 25% of all businesses were either started or are run by women in Africa. In West Africa, of course, we call them mama bens. A few of you would know that. In contrast, the European Investment Bank highlights that the rate of entrepreneurial activity among women in Europe is just 5.7%. Think about the opportunities in entrepreneurship that can be eased by technology tools and skills given to young girls and women with that number that we just heard. We need them to be able to start their businesses online, own and enjoy the proceeds of their labor, pay lower taxes, access the financial and banking systems, own land, and so many other activities that can allow them to thrive and be part of local and regional development. Developing and strengthening the digital skills of young girls right from a young age and as a lifelong learning process, because the skills that are needed, as we know, change practically by the month right now. Those are key to bridging the digital gender divide. It is also the only way, I believe, to start seeing the Sustainable Development Goals in front of us and not in the rear view mirror, as the UN Secretary General said lately. For that to happen, we need close collaboration, innovation, and strong partnerships. As we can see today through the Girls in ICT Day Celebration, we're here to exchange experiences, share knowledge around also digital skills for life. We have mentors, educators, role models, and we have youth ready to be engaged, to be supported, and get those vital skills. Similar collaborative initiatives include, is it working? Similar collaborative initiatives include the African Girls Can Code initiative with the African Union, UN Women, UNECA, UNESCO, UNICEF, and other stakeholders. We also have Equals Partnership that promotes gender balance in technology. We have the joint ITU, the joint ITU Enhanced Integrated Framework project that aims to also enhance economic opportunities for women through workshops and skill training. The Women in Cybersecurity Mentorship Program. So young girls, I hope you're registering all of that. That information is all available online on all of these initiatives. We have the ITU ILO program supported by the African Union on boosting decent jobs and enhancing skills, the Africa Youth Group and Generation Connect that offers the youth in Africa a platform to discuss opportunities and challenges related to digital technologies. And this is among others, because I'm pretty sure, at the national level and at partners level, there are other initiatives that we can, pull to make sure that we're delivering to our young ladies, the maximum that we can in terms of digital skills. The above initiatives so are an opportunity to, again, as I said, come together. Distinguished participants, the ITU remains committed to build and strengthen multi-stakeholder partnerships. It's the only way to go. And this to develop digital skills, strengthen digital infrastructure. It is one of the crux of, I think, going into the digital world. Engage young girls and women in the ICT sector, and also enable, of course, meaningful connectivity and digital transformation for all. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank the Ethiopian government. Thank you, Sister Huvia, for being with us today. Our host and co-organizers, thank you, UNECA, the entire UN community, the ambassadors, thank you all for being here. Development partners, the teachers, young girls for accepting our invitation and being here today, for all the collaboration and the support also over the years. So finally, I encourage the girls and young women to own this day as theirs from now on. We'll help you in that, to develop and strengthen digital skills within your schools and beyond, through the local communities, and actively engage in the digital ecosystems as we all strive to bridge the gender digital divide. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and happy Girls in ICT Day.